Hello, and to steal a phrase from one of my favourite YouTubers, and we're back. Yes, it's been a while, but here we are back in the world of gaming. And today I thought we would have a look at something that's still in early access that I haven't featured on the channel before. And we are going to do a Let's Play in Critter Cove. Now, what is Critter Cove, you might ask? It is, according to the store page, a deep open-world life sim and town building game set in a cosy post-apocalyptic paradise. Restore an old town, sail across a mysterious archipelago, hunt for relics, and farm, fish, and craft everything you need. Can you help turn Critter Cove into a thriving tourist town once again? It's developed and published by Gentleman Rat Studios. And yes, I thought we'd have a go. Now, I have been playing this a little bit by myself to the tune of 7 hours. We won't mention my obsession with things. And I thought, no, let's put this on the channel, see how we go. It has a nice character customization screen. So I shall whiz through that and we'll get into the game proper. Now, it is quite a lot like games like My Time in Portia and things like that. But it is much more generous on the old stamina front, which is always nice. And accept, and obviously I'm a she, her, and my name shall be Dreamy. There we go. Are you tired of the same old humdrum? Do you want to just get away? Opportunity awaits on the beautiful paradise of Critter Cove. Critter Cove is looking for the right person to help turn it from wow to kapow. Join us as we turn our town into the top destination around. Are you a self-starter, handy with tools, willing to travel, able to supply your own health insurance, shark positive, a team player, immune to robophobia, and willing to work on commission? If you answered yes to these questions, Critter Cove is the right place for you. Travel to the island included. Upon arrival, contact Reynard for more details. Adventure and a post-apocalyptic paradise awaits. Here we go. Oh, look how magnificent I look. Yes, let's just litter the ocean. Good start to our time in Critter Cove. Now, I have turned the music all the way down. I think I might need to turn it up a little bit more. And perhaps the effects also. Shiver me timbers, what an amazing and exciting journey that was. We'd be lucky to make it here in one piece. No, I am not doing voices for the different characters. Judging by me ship sitting at the bottom of the harbour, nah, a moment too soon either. Guessing the sea be having to wait another day to claim old anchor. Why don't you go speak with that fella that hired us? Reynard be his name. I'll be making sure the port office be in order. I know I said I wasn't doing voices, but I do seem to have morphed into a pirate. Here we go. What happened out there? You don't remember the robot kraken? The fleet of ghost pirates saving us from a raging whirlpool? Truly, ye be a master sailor, the likes old anchor has never seen. You must have smacked your head harder than I thought to forget all that. I'd be lucky to have you watching me dorsal fin out there. If and it weren't for you, never you mind. We be here now, so I guess none of that matters anymore. You should focus on the job at hand. Reynard be waiting for you on shore. He probably have more for you to do. Just you be watching your back around him, you hear? Reynard be a sneaky one, he is. Okay. Usual instructions on how to perform in a survival game. So let's have a look at the map. Oh. Lots and lots to explore. Nice scrolly in on the village map. J to open the journal, talk to Reynard. Anchor told me Reynard's waiting to speak with me up in the town square. I guess I better go check to see what he wants. Okay, let's have a look around the fine old town of Critter Cove. I am just going to turn the music up a little bit. That would be that one. And the sound effects as well. If it gets a bit too noisy, I will turn them back down again. Right. There's Anchor in his Port Authority place. I'm guessing we have to head up to the town square. There we go. Ah, so I see you finally arrived. So glad to finally meet you. I can't wait to get started on rebuilding Critter Cove. I'm Reynard, mastermind behind this little venture. I also run the local junk and gift shop. If you need anything, just stop by and check out my wares. You've probably already noticed that the town is in a less than ideal state. It'll be your job to fix it up all nice like, make a real destination. Maybe we make a little coin along the way. But first things first, we need to get your living arrangements sorted. Can't have you sleeping on the beach now, can we? It'd be undignified. Fortunately, Reynard has you covered. Oh, refers to himself in the third person. It's never a good sign. Take this mostly official Critter Cove house deed and pin it to the door of any of these vacants you see. Doesn't matter which. Your choice. I like that. I like that we can get to pick which house we're in. It's not, here's Grandpa's cabin. Live there. Once that's all done nice and legal, like you need to fix it up. But that shouldn't be an issue for someone as resourceful as yourself. Oh, by the way, there are a couple of other folks who arrived just before you did. Might be a good idea to stop in and say hi, since you'll already be out looking for a house anyways. They each took to living on the beach. One on the west, the other on the east. The island isn't that big. You should have no troubles finding them. I'll come by and talk to you again once you've gotten your house set up. Now, I can't do that voice. It's too ridiculous. There's much to be done. Okay. Check the journal. Home sweet home. Have to look for a new place to live. Meet Pokey and meet Sammy. So we've got an amphibian and another catty person to look out for. Now, where are we going to live? Oh, I know. Yeah. The choice is endless. I kind of like the look of this little bell tower one. So I am going to pick this to be my abode. Okay. So now we have to add these resources into the donate box, and then we will have our little abode. Now, as you can see, when you loot stuff, it goes towards learning the blueprint for that item. We need various tools to break down these bits of junk. Axe, a wrench, shovel. We can gather berries. Now we needed wood. I think it was stone as well. Does it tell me in my journal what I need? It does. Look at that. 8 wood, 5 stone. What we'll do once we've made tools and such like, we will pick up everything that we possibly can. I find that is always a good option. Oh, look at that. We've unlocked a tin can already. I find that that's a good option in these types of games, especially as the stamina limit that you're given is really, really generous. And eating food does give you a really big boost. I guess we could pick up things while we go and talk to these other people. So let's see if that's this way. It is. You can see up on the little compass on the top right corner there, you get a direction arrow as to where you want to be going. And in the meantime, we will pick up any food we see, any bits of stone, anything that we can collect without needing a tool. Oh, can we go into the water yet? Yeah, that was just a shadow of something though. Okay, and on the way we will go and find Pokey, for whom I shall not be doing a voice. Here we go. What? Don't you know it's rude to put your nose into someone else's business? Who are you anyways? My name is Dreamy. Dreamy? Oh, that new sailor woman. You're not what I expected. I always heard sailors were supposed to be tough and capable looking. I don't know what he's trying to say here. I think I look very tough and capable looking. I'm Pokey, by the way, and just about the only adult on this whole island. Now, please don't let me keep you from a busy day of picking up every random piece of trash you see. You can tell he's played this game before as well. Good day, Dreamy. There we go. Bits of stone around here. Pick all these up. Oh, requires a shovel. And I will just put on Meet Sammy as my primary task now. And look at that. We've picked up loads of stuff already. We've picked up all this stuff. Put the hat on. Oop. Bob the hat on. How stylish we look. And we've barely used any stamina at all, which is fabulous. Okay. Don't want to go too far because I want to meet Sammy. So let's bob back up through the town. And follow the little direction sign over to meet Sammy in her tent. Here we go. Sammy's little tent. Oh, hello, you're new. I'm Sammy. I'm pretty new here too. My name is Dreamy. You have no idea how nice it is to meet you, Dreamy. I was starting to think that I had gotten tricked into moving here. The brochure said, a tropical paradise awaits. It didn't say anything about living in a ratty tent on a beach. I thought I'd be stuck on this beach forever, but you look like someone who's got it all figured out. Maybe we'll finally start seeing some progress, you know? I'm really glad I met you. If there is anything I can do to help, just let me know. Ah, thanks, Sammy. That was rather sweet of you. Now let's just have a whiz round here. Now, we can talk to this bloke, but we get set to talk to him properly in a bit. Spoilers, I know. Soz. Okay, I think we should have enough now to fix our house. 5 stone, 8 wood. Yeah, more than enough. Let's bob back to the house and we can see what our new abode is like. Fantastic, completed. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Hurrah, hurrah, and thrice hurrah. Now we need to talk to Reynard. Is he in his little shop? No. Oh, there he is, sneaking up behind me. I see you finally figured out your living situation. Capital. This is a very fine home, but they never come well furnished. I've got it. You need a housewarming gift. Free of charge, of course. Let's call it a down payment on future services rendered. Now, I've been suckered into dodgy deals like that before, Reynard, but you've got a trustworthy ratty little face, so I'm sure it's fine. Now, let me see. Here we go. Just the thing to make a house feel more homey. Capital. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely little chair. What do I do with this? You place it in your house, of course. This is your space. You can decorate it however you like. Oh, all new homes also seem to come with 2 basic trunks. They're very handy for storing your extra things. And by some quirk of nature that I'm not qualified to explain, their contents seem to be connected together. Hurrah, hurrah, and thrice hurrah for global inventory. Connected how? If you put an item into one container, you'll be able to access it from any container you own. Science, magic, just another of life's unexplained mysteries. But it's incredibly useful. You can move one or both of these trunks to any place that's convenient. I suggest moving one to the workshop area. Well, I should be going. My store isn't going to mind itself. But before I take my leave, here's a pamphlet that goes over the basics of decoration. Thanks, Reynard. I'm sure you'll have a fine-looking home in no time, Dreamy. A creative person such as yourself always does. So there we go. That's how you place items. Fantastic. Thank you. Let's go into our house. Put our chair down. Oh, it's reasonably big. Now, I haven't got far enough to find out if you can extend this at all. But we shall bob all of this stuff in here. Keep the berries on me in case we want something to eat. Oh, stone. So these decorations and instructions, they kind of take the place of a journal that tells you how to do things. You have to remember what you've done. I'll show you. Let's just close the trunk, go to the inventory, and then we can read this. So it just repeats the instructions. I've not found this information anywhere else. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Oh, there we go. It's just a bit of a glitch. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put them in the thing. I will probably delete them. Now we are going to place our chair. So I for inventory, click on the item, press this little decoration thing, and you morph into decoration mode. So it is shift and the middle mouse button to rotate. Once it's green, it means you can pop it down and then escape to come out of decoration mode again. So now we have to go back and talk with Reynard. We also have this clean workspace thing, which I don't know when that appeared in my journal. The workshop area is littered with trash. I better clean it all up to make sure that I have plenty of room to work, and maybe I can put some of the salvage to good use. So we shall also do that. Now you can also go into decoration mode by pressing P, and then you can move things about, which is always nice. Can't move the lantern. That's fixed. Not to worry. Okie dokie. Let's come out of there. I'm just going to hold E to pick this one up. Oh, it has to be empty. Let's take everything out. That was a bit of a newbie mistake. Okay. Let's put the berry seeds in there. Let's rename this to home. And we'll name the other one when we get to the workshop. But we'll talk to Reynard first on the way round to where the workshop area is. Ah, Dreamy, so good of you to stop by. We've much to do and it never seems like there are enough hours in the day. We need to start fixing up this town, but first I need you to find our missing handybot, Copperbottom. He probably went down to the beach and got himself wet again. I always tell him to avoid the water, see, but he just can't help himself. Fortunately, he comes equipped with a tracker beacon, so finding him shouldn't be any trouble. Let me just add you to the permissions. There. You'll now be able to track his whereabouts on your map. You're going to need this oil can when you find him. Just give him a squirt or two of that. He'll be 100% again. I am making no comments whatsoever. Right. Oh, and do me a huge favour and give him a hand when you get him unstuck. He's way behind on getting the workshop fixed. Now, off you go. No dawdling, mind you. The sooner you find Copperbottom, the sooner we'll have a functional workshop. Okay, so let's have a look at our map. I mean, we know where he is because we saw him earlier. Let's head off over. There we go. Let's head off over to save him. Pick up whatever we can on the way. He says running past numerous pickups. There he is. Oh, enjoying the seaside. Hey, Copperbottom. Please. Reynard, hurry. Use the oil can. I shall indeed. Here you go. Copperbottom, have a bit of a squirt. Is that good? Was that good? Was that good for you? Happy mode activated. All joints appear to be functional again. This unit thanks the meat person for your assistance. It is customary to exchange information on meeting a new being. This unit is Autonomous Worker and Construction Unit 2347 PJF5. But since your meat brain does not perform at optimum efficiency, you may refer to this unit as Copper Bottom. What do you mean, meat person? Confusion mode activated. Are you not a person made of meat substances? This unit did not mean to offend. If you inform this unit of your designation, this unit shall make a note of that. My name is Dreamy. Now that information has been exchanged, this unit understands it is traditional to supply a gift to show gratitude for assistance. Since meat persons, stuck with that term, have soft, fleshy hands and adequate for ripping metal apart, this unit will supply Dreamy with a blueprint for an artificial hand to supplement your design flaw. Use the blueprint to learn it, then search the area and collect the required resources. Finally, assemble resources to make a wrench. Dreamy will find many uses for the wrench. Thanks, Copper Bottom. This unit is aware of how much meat persons enjoy written instructions in list form, which will now be supplied to Dreamy. Please follow the instructions to increase your skill database. The reward phase of our interaction is complete. This unit will now return to the workshop. This unit looks forward to interacting with you once again. Once it returns there, Dreamy's assistance is required with other matters. So the basics of crafting. Thank you. Now we have to craft a wrench. Let's just have a quick look at what we need to craft a wrench. Basic crafting instructions. Press K, select the item, and then we craft. So this game has various crafting mechanisms. One of them is the ability to craft several items in your inventory. They also are a range of machines that you craft instantly at the machine, and then there are other machines that are a production unit and take time to produce an item. So we will have a look at those presently. Let's have a look and see if we got enough to do the wrench. Basic wrench, we already have enough. We have wood, we have metal. We shall craft it. I can see you, Anchor, waving at me in the background. There we go. Okay. So now we need to talk to Copper Bottom again. Let's just mark that as our quest. I'm just going to pick that up. I'm coming. Hey, Anchor. You be just the lass I was hoping to run into. Old Anchor has been doing some thinking with his old shark brain, and I realise you're not much of a sea captain if you ain't got a ship. Fortunately, you could say me Finns have built their fair share of ships in me time. I'd be more than pleased to volunteer me ship-fighting services to ye. But me old cartilage ain't what it used to be. I can't be trekking all over this island looking for parts. That be your responsibility. In order for Anchor to build you a fine craft that won't sink when the weather gets rough, you're going to need 3 things. Well-known fact, the number one cause of ship sinking be getting water in them. So the first thing you need be a seaworthy hull. Also, it keeps your boots dry. You'll also be needing some sort of engine to make the ship go where you want her to. Just old Anchor, don't leave your travels up to the sea. She be a fickle, spiteful mistress, and also terrible at directions. And finally, be on the lookout for a lantern post of some sort. It's dark out there, and you might be wanting some light if you want to do some light reading or something. Find those items, bring them back to me, and Anchor will make you a fine vessel. You've got your order, sailor. Now off with you. Okay. That was all very fun. Now, let's go talk to Copper Bottom in the old workshop area, which is handily positioned just behind my house. Here we go. My goodness, it's a right mess. Greeting mode activated. Greetings again, meat person Dreamy. This unit is pleased to see you have not expired since our last interaction. This unit is experiencing difficulty. Someone has stacked these wooden barricades against the workshop in a most illogical fashion. This unit is unable to effect repairs on the workshop until these barricades have been removed. Query mode activated. Perhaps meat person Dreamy could assist this unit in the removal of these obstacles. Meat persons have soft, fleshy hands that are ill-suited for chopping hard wooden structures. If you attempt to chop wood with fleshy hands, they will probably fall off. This unit will supply Dreamy with knowledge on how to form an artificial chopping limb. Use this chopping tool to chop these barricades blocking access to the workshop. Warning mode activated. Use the tool responsibly. Do not fall under the temptation to chop your fellow citizens. This will void their warranty. I'm glad he said that because Pokey was looking as be a first victim. Once Dreamy has completed the barricade removal, this unit will be able to examine the workshop in closer detail. Okay, so now we can make an axe. So let's have a look at what we need. We have sufficient resources to make an axe. Also, see how good we were at picking up all that stuff on the way around. Now, the other ideal thing with this is you don't need to have the particular piece of equipment actually selected in your toolbar unless it's the watering can, fishing rod. More spoilers, I'm sorry. It will automatically choose the right tool for the job. How fantastic is that? Chop! 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 Okay, that's all the barricades chopped. Let's talk back with Copperbottom. Explanation mode activated. A functional workshop is necessary to perform repairs on the rest of the town's structures. Most of the repairs to the workshop have been completed, but additional resources are needed in order to finish construction. Quest mode activated. This unit requires your assistance in procuring the missing resources. Unfortunately, some of the necessary resources are located under the water. Your meat skin's impervious to rust, so collecting what is needed should pose little issue for you. Unless you run out of air, then you will expire. This unit recommends you avoid that. A container will be provided to deposit the supplies needed to repair the workshop. Please place what supplies you find within that container. Does Dreamy have any queries? Where can I find resources? The required supplies should be easy to locate. Wood and stone can be picked up off the ground. This unit detects that Meat Person Dreamy has no means of scanning their surrounding area for resources. This unit will help Dreamy compensate for this obvious oversight in design. Dreamy should acquire Resource Finder Knowledge, a tool that scans nearby areas and displays resources on Meat Person maps. This unit will direct Dreamy to a sunken workshop nearby with the information required. This unit has provided Dreamy with the location of this workshop. Farewell mode activated. This interaction is now complete. Okay, let's see what we need for the old workshop. We need 10 wood and 10 metal. We have enough wood. We don't have enough metal yet. We need 7 more metal. Okie dokie. We can probably get the metal here and then we shall go off and find this thing that he wants us to find that's under the sea. I see you, Pokey. I see you. Just a moment. What do you want, mate? Hey, Dreamy, you're just who I was hoping to run into. I found something unusual on the beach and immediately thought of you. It's a bottle, but I'm pretty sure that it's got something inside of it. And there is no way I'm touching that thing. Who knows where it's been? You're always scrounging around. Thanks, Pokey. Touching everything with your dirty little hands. So I figured an old grimy bottle laying on the beach would be right up your alley. Follow me, I'll show you right where it is. And don't lollygag, I've got better things to do with my day than wait for you, like whatever. Oh, God, Pokey, I'm just going to bop you with this wrench. Come on, run faster, run faster. Up, up, up. Where are we going? I want to stop and harvest these berries though on the way. But look how much work we've done and we've only used, what, a third of our stamina bar? It's fabulous. Pick up the bottle. Dig near X. Okay, it's a treasure map. Awesome. Wow, that's a genuine treasure map. I bet if you follow it, you'll find something cool. That's how treasure maps work, you know. You just find where the X marks the spot and dig. Super simple. Like, so simple even you can do it. This wrench in my hand is getting more and more anxious to be used. You're going to need something to dig with though. Don't look at me. Do I look like I'm made of shovels or something? Go try Anchor. There's probably no one on this whole island who's dug up more treasure than that old shark. I bet he's got a trunk full of shovels you can use. Well, I did my good deed for the day. Time for me to leave you to your rooting around in the dirt. Later, jumpers. Let's go talk to the shark. Here we go, Anchor. Are you there, Captain Dreamy? What can old Anchor be doing for you? I found a treasure map. Treasure map, you be saying? Best be handing it over before old Anchor goes into a feeding frenzy and tears you to shreds. Ha ha ha! That'd just be a little shark pirate humour for you. Anchor's last shredding days are long past. So you found yourself a treasure map, did you? Anchor knows a thing or two about treasure maps. Just find... Look, we've already had this information from Pokey. I need a shovel. Ah, so you found a treasure map and got nothing to dig with, eh? Anchor has found himself in that very situation more times than teeth in my own head. Fortunately for you, Anchor just so happens to be an expert in making new shovels out of the bits and bobs you can be finding all over. Here, let me share my shovel building knowledge with you. After all, we can't have you on your hands and knees scooping out sand in a desperate attempt to get treasure. It'd be undignified. Now that be taken care of. Good luck to you. Hope you find something nice and lacking any pirate curses. That's so reassuring. Okay. Let's see if we can make a shovel yet, or if we need some more resources. We need more wood. But we can grab that on the way to the treasure map. Which is up around the little bend, like the top of what would just above what East Anglia would be if it was the bottom part of England. Okay, I can remember that. And on the way we'll find some wood. I'm sure of it. As we do have this old tree trunk we can chop. There we go. We've got enough wood now. Let's... Okay. Basic shovel. Craft basic shovel. Hurrah, hurrah. Thrice hurrah. We now have a shovel. Fabulous. What we got there? A bit of plastic. Let's have a quick talk with Pokey as we go past. Let's see if you've got anything. Finally, when I get a break from my endless labours, who should show up at you? How perfect. Look, I get you just can't stay away from me. I'm pretty great, but I need some me time right now, okay? Okay, Pokey. No, where am I? Okay, it was just round this bit. Oh, is that it there? I'm going to say it is. Dig here. Fabulous. Oh, we haven't learned a cooking station. Marvellous, marvellous. Right, let's gather these things. This is something new. They look like meat. No, I didn't mean to dig there. I meant to pick up. Oh, oh, what's this? Always look at the murals on the wall. Graffiti is very helpful in this game. Now we have learnt the furniture work table blueprint. Fantastic. There we have a bath. I think we needed that for the old ship to sail on. Yeah. We need more metal for the... I think we've got enough there, but let's just have a look because it has this handy little quest indicator on your map. So while we're here, we might as well swim out there and see if we can find the stuff for the resource. Let's put that as our quest. Yeah, I think that's giving us the indicator to the actual thing we need to find. Okay. Oh no, we are going to have to dive and try not to drown. Keeping an eye on our stamina as well as our air. But I think what we'll do is go back up to the surface and refill our lungs. There we go. And then swim down using shift to go faster. We try and find what it is that we're looking for. Is it under here? Is it going to be on the next level up? Like the next level up. Oh. Let's quickly go up to the surface. You see, once your air runs out, your health goes down. And I think also your stamina. Okay. We should get this now, though. Go in the right bit. Come on, Dreams. You were just here. There we go. Let's learn by looking at the graffiti. There we go. So I'm not sure how much time we're going to have here. We'll explore this properly when we have a device in order to be able to do. But as you can see, we break down things and you learn a little bit towards how to make the thing that you've broken down, which is cool. I like that. Now, have we done everything that was from out and about around here? We've got enough metal. We need these other things, but we'll go and sort the workshop out first. She says, let's just have a look. Yeah, it's on the other side of the island. So. No, what I do need to do is also make a campfire so that we can make some food. Now we can make the cooking station, but we do need another workstation before we can make that. Oh, Sammy wants to talk. Holy whiskers, you're looking completely knackered, Dreamy. You've been working so hard for all of us, you've forgotten to take care of yourself. Maybe you should get yourself something to eat and some rest. I don't know about you, but I always feel better if I get myself some nice grilled meat. It's also so simple to make. First thing I do is plop down a campfire, then I just toss in a drumstick stalk and wait for it to roast up nicely. Just thinking about it is making my mouth water. But if grilled meat isn't your thing, you can try putting anything you want into it. The fun thing about cooking is just trying to figure out new recipes. After eating something, you should get some sleep. You have a bed in your house for a reason, Dreamy. Use it. Next time I see you, I hope you aren't looking so tired. You've got to take better care of yourself, Dreamy. Now, this game doesn't have an enforced bedtime as far as I can tell, but some things, the quests won't progress until you have slept. So there's that to take in notice. Yeah, local news. And now open is Reynard's store. You can get quests for people to do at the notice board. Very similar to my time in Portia. Right, let's bob the rest of this metal in. There we go. And while Copperbottom is finishing that, I'm just going to make a quick campfire. Yeah, I've got everything. Only just have everything. Now, it's very annoying. You can't put the campfire down in your house or in your workshop. So I'm just going to plop it down over here. So that's the same as before. Go into your inventory, find where you've made it, and put it down using the decoration mode. Right, I need some wood though. Let's chop this. I should have enough stamina for that. And I picked up some wood. Add some fuel. You can add a variety of stuff to fuel. Trash, fibers, wood, planks, that sort of thing. I might actually use this trash rather than using my wood. And now we have got some meat, so we shall bob that in to experiment. There we go. Picked up grilled meat. Start cooking again, and now we have recipes for it. That's all good. We can put a berry in, experiment with that. Pick up, we have made jam. Oh, let's start cooking again. So now we have the recipes for jam, and for grilled meat. So with the campfire, you only get one slot. When we make the cooking station, there's 3 slots. So obviously you can experiment a lot more. To use the recipe, you just pick whatever resource it is that you want to make in it, press the cook button, and then you can choose to make several. We'll make all the ones that we have. It'll be fine. Now with this one, it doesn't matter how many you make. I think it's pretty much the same amount of time. And there we go. They are all done. I just want to take that berry out of there. The seeds out of my thing. Just move my stuff around just so it makes more sense to me. And let's see if old Copperpot has put those down. No, we might as well just do the berry. No, I won't do the berries into jam. I'm just going to eat that jam. Just to give me a bit of stamina back and to free up a slot in my inventory. And with that added boost to my stamina, I'm going to start chopping some of this stuff down. I'm not sure if Copperbottom will finish doing the workshop before we have a sleep, or if we have to go and sleep and we'll see him in the morning. Now the other thing I found, oh, there's the lawnmower engine over there that we need for the boat. There we go. It is tempting to buy stuff from Reynard's shop. Do not buy stuff from Reynard's shop unless you're absolutely desperate. Why will it let me dismantle it? I do not. Oh, because I have no energy. Okay. We shall eat one of these things. You can eat this from your inventory. But we shall do this until I run out of stamina again, and then we will go and have a sleep. Now your toolbar, only things that are actually usable from your toolbar will go in there. There we go. I'm out of stamina again. Oh, I think old Copperbottom's finished though. Explanation mode activated. This unit is very pleased to announce it has completed repairs on the workshop. Please experience patience while this unit removes the scaffolding and opens the workshop for meat person use. Farewell mode activated. This unit offers thanks for the assistance in the completion of this task. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Our beautiful workshop is now complete. congratulations mode activated. Now that the workshop is functioning, it will be necessary to outfit with all of the crafting stations needed to process raw materials into usable materials. Fortunately, an engineer work table comes standard in all autonomous worker unit built workshops and comes preloaded with several important blueprints. Please take a moment to familiarise yourself with its operation. The first task that needs to be accomplished in order to have a fully functioning workshop is to craft and place a simple forge. The simple forge is used to refine raw metals into more usable forms. These refined metals will be important for construction of other craft stations and growth of the town. Fortunately, the engineer work table has all the information necessary for the construction of a simple forge. This unit believes that Meat Person Dreamy will have no trouble completing the assignment. The only difficulty this unit can detect is the finding of the repaired furnace. Dreamy will need to complete the blueprint. I don't think there should have been a full stop there. It is suggested that Dreamy search shipwrecks near the coast of Critter Cove. Old wrecks often used furnace as part of their propulsion systems. This unit surmises that you will be able to find what is needed by searching those areas for salvage. This unit will be waiting for Dreamy to complete this task. There we go. So let's just have a look at what we need to make the forge. We need a furnace and we need a campfire. To make the cooking station, we need a cook pot, which we can make, but we don't have any wire. The wire requires a fabricator, which we cannot make yet anyway. You can loop wire from places, so we shall see how we get on with that. For the simple cutter, which we'll need for planks and stone slabs and things like that, we need a whole host of forge. So yes, it's it can be quite involved, but what we are going to do is going to go and have a sleep. Missed the steps, because I was just looking to see how long we'd been recording. Okay, let's go have a sleep. We shall leave it there at the end of day 1, and we shall pick this up again next time on the morning of day 2. So yes, so that was Critter Cove. It's a fun little cozy game. I have become ridiculously obsessed with it, but this is what I do. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to click the like button. It's been so long since I've done a video, I've forgotten all about this bit. If you have any suggestions or any other games that you'd like the channel to review, then just drop them in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss the next thrilling instalment of Critter Cove, click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. In any event, I will be here waiting for you next time. Cheers.